Long division with remainders using number chips. This is a digital lesson, and this is the Thanksgiving version. So this is a lot of fun for the students. They can move these number chips around their screen in order to solve the division problems. The lesson starts with some vocabulary, dividend, divisor, and quotient, and then it shows where each of these go in the division problem. So the example they have here is 67 divided by 5. 67 is your dividend, goes in the box. 5 is your divisor, goes outside the box. Now the first slide the students are going to work on, slide 4, they have all of these number chips, and all they're going to do is place them in the correct place for their division problem. So it gives them practice moving the chips and reinforces where these numbers actually go. So they're just going to click and hold on the edge of the number chip, and then they can move it into place. So 82 divided by 6, and so on. Now every slide has every number the students need. So when these problems get more difficult and they get toward the end of the slide and the numbers aren't working, they know they've made an error somewhere and they need to go back and check. Now the next slide gives them an acronym, dad, mom, sister, brother, for divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Those are the 4 steps. And it shows them also the very first step, which is divide. So 14 divided by 3, they know where the numbers go. 3 goes into 14 4 times with 2 left over. So the next slide, there's only 3 numbers, so that makes it a little bit easier for the students. 7 goes into 36 5 times. 5 goes into 24 4 times. And then 4 goes into 6 1 time with 2 left over. Now the next slide, they're going to be practicing the first 2 steps, which is divide and then multiply. So they know where to place the numbers. They're going to do that first. And the color doesn't matter. So divide, 51 divided by 7. 7 goes into 51 7 times. Now the next step is multiply. They're going to multiply the numbers outside the box. 7 times 7 is 49. So that's divide and then multiply. The next slide has the same problem again. They know where to place the numbers, but this time it adds another step. So we're going to add that 3rd step. So 7 goes into 51 again 7 times. Multiply, 7 times 7 is 49. The next step is to subtract. So 51 subtract 49 is 2. And they now have their answer. As long as this number is smaller than our divisor, then we're finished. So they just follow the arrows. So their answer is going to be the quotient, which is 7, remainder 2. They're going to practice that again on the next slide with a different problem. And slide 10, we're going to add a step. Actually, that's going to be the same one. I think that's the next slide. We're going to add the step of bring down. Okay, so when we get to slide 11, they're going to add that 4th step. So here we've got 75 divided by 4. 4 goes into 7 1 time. Multiply 4 times 1, we get 4. Subtract. And then we're going to bring down that next number, 5. Now we're going to start the steps all over again. 35 divided by 4. So 4 goes into 35 8 times. So we're going to place the 8 up here. Multiply 8 times 4, we get 32. And subtract, and now we are at our answer. So 18, remainder 3. And they've got a few more slides to practice. When they get to the end, they get an excellent job and they're finished. So this is a digital lesson, long division with remainders using number chips, the Thanksgiving version.